Hi, welcome to Frank's Fiddle. My name's Mike. This is Frank's Fiddle. This is Frank. This is the hat. This is the lockdown hair. It's getting worse. The hat, actually, hat's a special hat because it's the only one I've ever bought from a proper milliner's. In fact, my wife Belinda bought it for me on our, I think it was our 21st wedding anniversary, and it's our 25th this month, so 4 years I've had this. Bought it in Barcelona, and it's a proper hat. And it was a bit of a mistake because it was a bit expensive. I don't know, it was about 75 euros or something. It wasn't phenomenally expensive, but far more expensive than I normally spend on a hat. And and now I never wear it because I don't want it to blow off and get damaged. So I think I've worn it 3 times, twice in Barcelona, except for Barcelona. I think I've worn it twice or 3 times, 4. So this is the hat. Right, this is the May Day, 1st of May, which means this weekend is 4 months since I started. And so I'm just going to do a little, very brief resume of where I am 4 months in. And it's also, last week is 6 months until I want to do whatever it is I'm going to do. I keep calling it a concert, a gig, but it's not going to be that. So I've got 6 months now to get my act together and decide what I'm going to do and start knuckling down. And I'm really finding a difficult balance here in trying to learn a few things, but also trying to progress at the right speed, the slow speed. Anyway, enough of that. That's for another time. So I just thought I'd do a quick record of where I am with this. So in no particular order, I'm not going to go through scales and things, but what I'm getting better at is slurring, which is playing more than one note on one bow. So I'm going to do that now. I'm getting a little bit better at double stopping, which I'm going to also show. And there's a guy called Danny, I can't remember his surname, Fiddleman Danny is on Facebook and on YouTube. And he very kindly did a couple of videos for me. I think the poor bloke's a music teacher and he's got nobody to teach. So to save himself going crazy, he's doing a lesson each day on YouTube. And very kindly, he did a couple for me. One was Oh Susanna were using double stops because I'd mentioned and he'd seen that I was doing some double stops, and he did really difficult the way that he's done it. I won't go into that now again either. I'll do that another time. But I took some comfort from the fact that he's also got chunky fingers like I have, and I thought that was going to be a stopper from doing double stops, and the guy did it brilliantly. So I'm thinking, well, obviously it just needs practice. So I'm not fixating on double stops. It's just something I want to include. So but I'm doing a little bit of that, and I'm also starting to now think of songs that I want to do. Linda said to me, "Can you do any song?" And I did it like within 5 seconds. But it's really simple. I mean, don't get me wrong. And I was just doing one there. What was I doing? Ilkley Moor Bartat. And I just picked it up and thought, Ilkley. I played 2 notes, and it sounded a bit like. And I thought, can I do Ilkley Moor Bartat? And within 30 seconds, I'm doing Ilkley Moor Bartat. So I'm getting used to. The reason I'm saying that is not because I'm feeling big-headed about it, but I'm getting used to where the notes are now on the fingerboard. So, and again, they're not anything great, these songs, these tunes that I'm doing, but they are notes on the fingerboard, and I'm getting used to where they are. I'm getting a bit comfortable with playing my way around the fingerboard, which is nice. So I'll do Ilkley Moor Bartat now, actually, just to show you what I'm doing. So I just started messing about, and it was. Something like that. I'm going to waste time doing it, but within just a few seconds of doing it, I'm getting my way around the fretboard, fingerboard, which I'm quite pleased with. So there was that, and I did Annie's song, which was. Oh, I can't remember it. See what I mean? And again, I'm rushing through it, and I should take more time over it, but again, just a few seconds and I'm going through that. So, I'm quite pleased with I'm finding my way around the fingerboard is where I'm going with that. But what the other things that I'm doing is I'm doing these double stops. And I know it's the same ones, but I'm trying to get my finger in right and trying to do it without pushing on so hard. I'm pushing on hard when I do that. I'm trying to do it at lighter. I did Amazing Grace. See what I mean? So double stops with Amazing Grace, so I'm happy with that. And again, I'm rushing through it, but this is the sort of thing where I am. And I'm also doing the slurring, as I said, doing slurring, so we've got to... I'm still doing that, still doing that. And I've started trying to go between two strings, which is a bit more difficult. I've not got there yet with that one, but... not bad. So you see what I'm doing, I'm trying to get, so, and the reason for doing that is because it just makes a lot of the tunes, I can't keep doing separate bows, and there's nothing wrong with doing that, but I'm finding it difficult to keep doing separate bows all the time. So that's the sort of thing that I'm doing. I've done all the birthdays up till now, so I've not got a birthday now until my mum's in July. I think Sandra's got one maybe in June, so I may have one in June, so I've got to think of something to do for June. I'm just going to have a little go at Ashokan Farewell, just to put that on here, and I'm going to try and make this right, because this is one tune that I do want to do properly, and so this is the one. I've played this a couple of times before, so bear with me while I do this one. Oh, the other thing I've noticed, I've got myself now putting fitting my hand right up against the nut, and that's helped me to get the better notes, and I realised I was moving up and down the fingerboard a little bit with my left hand, so now I'm trying to wedge my hand against the nut, and that gives me the first note of the scale every time. It's perfect. So, well, perfect for me. So anyway, here we go with Ashokan Farewell. Ah, okay. Read the song, man. Not brilliant, but not too bad. So that was Ashokan Farewell. So 4 months in, 6 months to go. Bezzy hat, that's where we are. See you later.